Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Gloomhaven with Witty's gang. It's Edgar the Bug, our new cast member, Craig, and Sigourney. And we are picking up right where we left off after the Plague Herald Edgar the Bug joined up. We got his deck straightened out. We went shopping. We do need to go to Gloomhaven, and then we're going to go off on a quest. We have a number of quest options, but I think I'm going to go for something that's going to be pretty straightforward, as this will be the first time we're taking Edgar out for a spin, and we need to kind of understand this new dynamic. We've lost our beefy tank in our Brute in Bruce, who has retired and rode off into the sunset. And we are on this new Edgar the Bug theme with our third member. So it's going to be interesting. But first things first, let's get into our Gloomhaven city quest or city encounter here. See what happens. So as daylight fades, you find yourselves wandering through a half-crowded market street, browsing wares. Hey, over here, you turn the direction of a voice to see a filthy vermling gesturing from a dark alley. Yeah, you grim-looking chaps, I have something you might be interested in. I thought that we did this. Didn't we pay for this and it brought us something? Can we pay for it? Do we have enough gold? We'll pay for it. I don't remember. Oh, it's all of our gold. Oh, that stinks. I feel like we already did this one. I think I selected the wrong one again. Oh, I need to do it the other way. Sorry. We'll have Sigourney spend all her money, and we'll have Craig spend 3 of his. I did that backwards. It's been a little while since I've played. Okay. Apparently that did nothing, and we did not get anything. So that's that. All right. I swear we did that one already. Maybe that was just a bug. I'm not sure. Not Edgar the Bug, but a different bug. I think I want to go here, this Inox Encampment. It's a core quest. It's one that opened up right away when we first started up this campaign, but we never went out here to do it. So I think with these basic enemies, we'll have an idea of how, because that's ultimately the challenge, right? Is not just how you play, how you think you want to play, but how you have to play against around some of the enemies and their abilities. So let's jump in here. Let's travel to this one. We're gonna have an encounter. I really wish it said road encounter. That's okay. Large bird overhead. Its movement seemed jerky and there's some smoke billowing out of it. I mean, that doesn't sound great. When you see a plunge into a sudden nosedive and crash to the ground off to the east, you rush to the scene and find a limping, suit-covered quattrel kicking a giant winged contraption made of leather and metal. Curse this wretched thing, he yells in frustration. I thought I worked it out, and then I suddenly lost pressure in the piston chamber. You there, wonderful timing. Help me get this thing back in the air? I think we're gonna do it. And he even paid us for it. So that's the good news. And there was no negative, and we got some of our money back. I think we're going to give more of it to Craig. Because we're trying to get Craig all of his... He's 3 more items, and then he is retired. So, I'm not going to change my deck. We're just going to be looking at our battle goals once we get through this flavor text.
Example of some caravan raiders. Yeah, seems reasonable enough. For the right amount of money, almost anything can be made reasonable. You enter the Dagger Forest and begin to track down the encampment using Jixera's crude map. It is well hidden, but following the signs outlined on the parchment, you find a dense cluster of huts in a small clearing of the forest. All that's left is to head in and...
Okay, so let's look at this. End each turn, take only short rests. I don't love taking only short rests, but... we can try it, though. We can try it. For Craig, having 1 or more monsters is a difficult one to think about since we don't know what the map looks like. So I think I'm going to try to have him kill a bunch of things, and we'll see how that goes. Never use a potion. She has 3 potions, and I think the assistant is going to be the easiest one here. As we load in, I am going to try a different format for, I think, this episode and maybe the next 3 or 4 episodes. I'm going to try to cut down on the jibber jabber in between rounds. So, as an example, you'll see it right here. I'll give you the lay of the land here. So, this is not looking great. We have some elite shamans, and we have a lot of guys right next to us for not really having a tank. So, I don't love this. So I'm going to give you the initial kind of, here's what I'm thinking I'm going to probably do is kind of group up like this. But then I'm going to put a little break in here, and it's going to come up as like a round 1. And then and then we'll jump right in. So you don't hear all the deliberation of me selecting cards, but I will show you what I've selected at the end of my deliberations, and maybe that will help cut down on some of the time on the video, and you guys won't have to fast forward if you don't like me listening to me waffle about what cards I'm going to select. So I'll see you guys in round 1. All right. Round 1. So here's what I decided to do. So for Edgar here, we're going to use this thing called Scattered Terror. Early initiative at 11. This is going to allow us to give all attacks a targeting me to gain disadvantage, just in case these guys over here make their way in. And then I'm going to throw a group of poison. I don't have a ton of range on this, so actually now that I said that, I think I'm gonna have to change that. I think I'm gonna go here then, maybe, for right now. So we'll do Grasping Vermin, so that way we know we're gonna at least be able to hit somebody with it, and that might be able to keep some of the damage in check. For Cragheart, early initiative, double burn. We're not going to use that. We'll use the bottom move if we're going to do anything. And I'm going to call in some obstacles to give us some lanes that we can fight in, because we have to kill 15 guys in this room, and that's going to be a pain. So we're going to try that. And then for Sigourney here, very straightforward. Just an attack 4, range 3, put some fire in the air, and then I'm going to try to get a shield on somebody. Now that I say that, I wonder if that shield's going to even be worth. It might not be. So tough. I'm gonna keep it. I think I was planning on doing something a little bit sooner, but I was afraid I was not going to have the range. So I think we're just going to have to deal with this. So we're there. Okay, let's see what we get. That was my plan. All right, so Shaman's going to move and heal. That's okay. Archers are going to range attack at a 4. We should be okay. And then the guards are planning on moving and attacking, so I'm glad that I'm doing what I'm doing. So I will play this as for the time being, just in case. And then I'm going to, I think, do this over here. This will keep these guys from no damage, but it pins them in place, and I'm okay with that for right now. So I'm going to end that there. Old Cragheart here. Let's get Craig involved. So this is what I was thinking, was I was going to do like a 1, 2, maybe 3. I mean, I know that they can still come around, but they're not coming around this turn. And this gives me some options on some other activities that we can have with those. And that gives us some damage out there. And then I think I might move up here, just so I know that these guys that are next to me, like, I'm for sure the priority target for the focus of those guys. He'll heal that up. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. At least he didn't heal the other guys. And this actually worked out really well. I'm glad I did this with the shield. We'll do this. Big hit for her. That's great. And then we'll throw this on Crag. That's going to give Crag 2 shield. All right. Let's see how they finish up this turn. 1 damage. Not bad. 2 damage. Not bad. We can handle that. And they can't attack anybody. And that back there, you saw it, it's a spawner. So it'd be interesting to see what happens, or who else we get, what kind of variety we get in monsters. But you can see we're already starting to spread our pain around. But let's pick this up. I'll see you guys in round 2. All right, round 2 getting ready to start here. I'm going to go Flame Strike, I think, on the Spell Weaver to use that fire element in the air so I can throw a wound on this 7 hit point boy sitting next to me, and then have a decent sized move just to reposition as needed. Going a little bit late. For Crag, plan on using the heal 2 on the bottom of this, even though it's not going to use the leaf, because I'm going to use the clear the way to hopefully throw an obstacle on these guys over here, because I'm also going to use, for Edgar, I'm going to move up, heal our boy, and then use this Vile Pestilence on these left group here to get poison on them, and so hopefully we'll get some decent chunks of damage here. So let's see what happens. Let's see what they draw. Move and heal for the shaman. Not great news, because he's going to take the poison off of somebody. The archer is not, they're not moving, so that's great. They can sit in the back and do whatever they want. The guards are going to move once and then attack for 3. So the good news is that these guys over here are no bother to me this round. It's just these 2 guys on the right that I'm going to have to worry about. So I am going to move up here. We'll heal Craig for 1. And then we're going to... I can't get all of them, so I think I'm just going to do these 2 for right now. And that's going to put poison on them. Ooh, wow, we had both our shuffle modifiers. They got the null and the crit in the same back-to-back turns, which is crazy. Okay, that's that. Now, the shaman's going to take the poison. Oh, he went all the way over. Interesting. I'm surprised that he selected this guy versus this guy. Maybe because he was hurt more? I don't know. Well, now I wish I had a double attack, but this'll be okay. We'll do this. Oops, we'll do this for right now. And how hard are these guys hitting? I mean, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt for sure. Can't really afford to get hit myself. He's gonna move up, so I don't want to go there. I don't want to go here, because that's gonna make me get hit. I think I can only go here. Everywhere else I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Skip movement. Let's just go. Okay. So I feel like I want to do this. I feel like this is the move. We're going to do this, and then we're going to throw it right back here. I know it's not in the most ideal place, but this allows us to hit them both. So we'll confirm the target. It hasn't given me... Okay, there we go. And then I can do this. And that's, look at that, attack 4 on them both. Because it get the +1 for using the nature, or the leaf, and then additional +1 for the poison. So that plan did kind of work. Okay, I mean, it's good damage. And then because I'm going to be getting ready to take these hits, I'm just going to do this, and then we'll go ahead and put our 1 armor on that we have, and let's see how we fare against these guys. So these guys are going to move up, strengthen up, but they're weak. Not bad. That's okay. I mean, I'll take that. Yeah, these guys are super excited. Super excited to be here. I love that those archers aren't moving yet. That's been a blessing because those archers, they start pushing forward, we're going to have to start figuring out how to deal with them. All right, round 3. Here we go. Getting ready to hit start on this. But plan is for Sigourney here, I have a couple of options. I have forked beam or fire orbs, depending on what I want to, who's still left standing. I also have for the Plague Herald, who I'm noticing has some very late initiative cards. I burned two, not burned. I used, discarded 2 very low initiative cards to begin with. Here has the opportunity to do a bottom attack on attack 3, range 3 on Spread the Plague, and then on 47 here, doing some smaller attacks, but on 2 targets with a lot of range to try to help clean up what's left. And then for Crag, my lower initiative. This is going to be kind of tough. Moving forward here, we might need to get creative with how we're playing these, but heavy swing and then just a move. We'll see what we get. Let's see what they pull. Some curses, that feels bad. Archers are going to start moving, and the guards are going to start hitting hard, but they're not going till 70. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. I might need that heal. Okay. All right. I mean, that didn't feel good. I'll tell you that. I think it's time to burn this. I'm just wondering if I can move. I can hit plenty of targets here. Yeah. I hate to use it on this guy because but unless I pull the null, I mean, it's a guaranteed kill. And then same kind of, I mean, we're in similar situations here, but I feel like the kill shot still is important. I don't think I need the advantage or the +1. So I think I'm just going to maybe do this and try to get some of these guys off. Or do I leave that guy? I think I leave that guy and I'm going to take him instead. I think that's the move. Okay, let's see what happens. Big done. Okay. And then these guys are only moving 1 and attacking for 4, so I think I'm going to move over here. So that way I can pick up this gold. And how are we sitting on cards? I'm good. I'm good right now. Still getting that rhythm with her. All right, Plague Herald. Yeah, this was not my favorite. I might be able to, though, kill both of these guys. So let's try that first. Ah. I needed the -1 on that first guy. The question is, this is a lot of damage. I think that I go after this, even though it's an attack 3. But I kind of wanted. He's only going to move 1, so either way, he's going to get a hit on us. And what is Crag doing here? Yeah, I mean, Crag, either way, it's an attack 3 to get rid of somebody. I think this is, I hate to do it, but at least we know we're not taking more damage this turn. And then from here, I really want to push him to do 2 more damage. But if I do that, he'll push to here, and then this guy can step in and hit our Plague Herald, which is not good news for us. Do I use my boots? If I use my boots, I can get... I think, right? hold on. So if I do this for... Oops, apologies. An alarm going off to remind me to do some adulting. We'll ignore that for right now. This is a tough choice because I could also use this turn to heal myself. Maybe that's the move for right now, or heal him. I think that's what I want to do. And then as much as I want to go pick up that gold, what are these guys moving? 1, 2, and then they're going to attack. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. He can't hit me. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. He can hit him. So I think I have to go here just to absorb that archer hit. Although I think we're tied right now. We might be okay. I'll go ahead and use my little heal this turn. And let's see what happens with these archers. It's this guy. Who's he target? Oh, he doesn't... I thought he... What was it? I could have gotten that gold. I missed what... I thought his card was a range 3. I figured he could hit me. Because this doesn't block line of sight. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll see you in round 4, I guess. All right, as we start getting into round 4 here, I only had 2 cards for Sigourney, so this is what we're doing. We're just going to use an element real quick. I'm going to try to kill this guy on the backside. For Edgar, we're going early. Going to try to, early as he can go, try to stun someone and then drop a curse and start getting curses worked into their decks, because that's our new defense, is curses. And then Crag's going super late, but I'm hoping that I can get a big dirt tornado off before we get too much damage done to us. So let's see what they draw. Guards are not attacking. That's good news, and they're going later, so later than Sigourney, so we might be able to get the kill off. The elite is going to heal, so stunning him might make sense, but those archers are going to hurt, so we might be doing that instead. Can we attack from here? Yes, we can. That is great news for us. So we'll consume the fire from here and see if we can get this guy dead. Nope, we can't. Damn. Really hoped that was gonna work. The spawner will deactivate once the door next to it is open. I just read that. I should have read that much earlier, so now I feel silly. I might be running down there to... I should have run down there and done that right away. I could have. Okay. Too bad. And then he's going to heal, but it's only going to remove the poison. So that's okay. I'm okay with that. The bad news is that 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, obviously 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's only this guy over here that I need to worry about. So I think I should be able to do this without... Oh. He's going to take a big hit if he goes there, though. Okay. So we don't get to curse, but we do get... But no one takes any damage. So I think that's better than nothing, because I can stun him here. No damage, but he's stunned. And now, it will be a little lost on the... I'm looking to see, is there a shape? This is the closest. I can just do those guys. I don't like this. This actually turned out to be worse than I thought, because this guy's stunned, so the muddle doesn't matter. This guy, it will pass over on the next one, but he's not like an immediate threat. So I almost feel like I'd be better off moving backwards and hitting maybe this. I'm not going to use the element, but I get some gold. Yeah, I don't. I'll use it just for the sake of the experience, but it's not going to mean anything to me. Crit me. Ah, no. But good hit. Good hit. Skip the push. I want him there because he's kind of blocking that other guy from the guard from getting in. As long as he doesn't heal him. Okay. Round 5. I'll see you guys at the start. Okay, we're heading into round 5 here. Here's my plan. Sorry that I did not read the spawner will deactivate. I'm going to push this door right now and get it open and at least stop these guys from spawning, because this looks rough right now. And again, I wish I had seen it earlier. I could have stopped it earlier. Next is Edgar here, going as early as I can, attacking and attacking. We'll see what happens. And then Crag is just doing some, again, as kind of early as he can, doing a move and a heal or whatever we can get done here. I guess these two don't really... I guess I'll do this just for the sake of having as many options as possible. All right, round 5. Here we go. Okay. Move and strengthen, and then he's going to heal. So he's going to heal up. I really want to try to kill this guy as soon as possible. So I'm going to do this first. And let's just do it and au natural, and hopefully we land it. Yes. 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 That's perfect. Okay. And then now we're going to do this crazy business. Ready? Push
your way into the back cave, only to be faced with a half-dozen crying, screaming Inox children.
Oh no.
You have little opportunity to contemplate the implications of this development, however, as you find yourself also staring down the bones.
All right, so now we're... This is
your only
a little...
is to continue fighting.
A little contradiction, I feel like, in what I'm trying to accomplish here. All right, so let's use this first. We'll get Forked Beam back in our hand. And then I'm going to go invisible. And we'll see. This guy is doing nothing. They can do nothing. Archers. Oh, boy. Dang. It hurts. It hurts us. These guys are moving 1 and strengthening, so I feel like we should probably be focusing on these jerks. And then I'm going to actually... thinking about backing him up. Just to get him away from that archer up there. All these guys are going to move and yell. Move and yell, move and yell, move and yell. Okay. So I could... I think he's going to have to move up. As much as I want to stay here and heal, I'm just debating on... Is it worth me hitting... I can't hit 3. No, they're not 3 lined up. Alright, so that answered that question. So I am going to move up here for right now. We're going to skip that ability. We're going to use this ability, though. And then I think I'm going to go here. Yeah. I mean, that's not bad. We're getting this one archer's almost down. And we're in round 6. Oh, I didn't mention I did short rest with Sigourney on the last go around, so already once. So I think we're gonna have to short rest with him. So I'll go ahead with Edgar. So I'll go ahead and do that because he only has short rests anyway. I would really like the long rest, but that's really a terrible card to lose. But I feel like I have to because it's a low initiative. I hate to lose it, but okay, we're setting up round 6. I'll see you guys there. All right, round 6 ready to begin. Have Sigourney going super late on 80, and then probably just a single attack, put some fire in the air, see what happens. She's going late because she's invisible in that door, so I want to make sure that she holds them off as long as she can. Crag, we have an early initiative. I didn't go as early as I wanted to here because I wasn't gonna have the poison. Dang. This actually probably a really cool card to use there, but do we use? I'm okay. Okay, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do the Dirt Tornado, and then we do have our boy Edgar throwing out a bunch of poison. So let's see what happens. Moving a curse, no big deal. He's all the way in the back, can't see us anyway. The guards are going to move up, and they are empowered, and the archers we're going to have to do something about. Okay, so we're going to move up. We're going to move up, and we're going to heal our boy. This is all. And then we are going to... I guess this is the best version of that we can. Since I don't have enough range, so we'll do this, right? I don't think it's worth doing the additional damage yet. Okay. Whiffed on the one, but everyone gets poisoned. That's the good news. And now is what he's already going to be disadvantaged, so it's really these guys that I want to do this, but that would also potentially kill him if I can, because it's going to be 2 damage. What's his move? 2. So no matter what, he can't get to me. So maybe we do this even though I think we do. All right, let's see what happens. Okay. Love that for us. Love that for us. I could move up. These guys are gonna move 2, 1, 2. Actually, I could move back. Okay, this actually works out really well because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rush this guy over here and skip the movement, do the damage, and then he's got disadvantage on his attack on me, which is great. And those guys aren't going to move because of the... Oh, that curse. I know that Sigourney put 1 in their deck, but Edgar did too. So good on them. Good on them. All right, so do I land... If I land any damage back here, these guys are just going to cancel it out. So I think... Or they're going to heal it out. Is there... There's traps in here. There's a treasure chest back here. I mean, the thing is, I could get close to it, but I'm afraid of what's going to happen on the next turn. So maybe we instead... As much as I want to work on this archer, this guy's got poison, so I'm wondering if I should do something like this. And then see if I can do some heck of damage on this guy. Yes! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Okay. We're looking good heading into round 7. I'll see you guys after card selection. All right, round 7 getting ready to start here on Crag, doing the same terms we did before, doing a heal with the option to possibly immobilize somebody, and or I can do the throwing the obstacles out there, so I can continue to make those guys hurt. And then for Sigourney, we got the forked beam, which I'm probably just going to use as a move, and then we have the wound potentially that we can throw on, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I'm curious what their cards are going to be. Shaman's moving and healing. He'll probably finally move up a bit. Archer Elite's going to move up. He does have some range. The Archer and actually the guards are shooting range as well, which is interesting. I think this is the best option still, is even though I have an attack 2 on the bottom, I feel like I want to get a wound on this guy and potentially move myself further away from that door up top so we don't get picked off by that archer. Is this damage? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, no, I want to do this. Yeah, it's hazardous terrain and it's a damage. Okay. We'll just move up here. Okay. He's gonna move up. Can't heal anybody though. Oh, they're gonna have to go. They're gonna have to eat those traps too, which is amazing news for us. Okay, so this guy's gonna get the Plague Herald treatment here. He's gonna get stunned, and then hopefully he's gonna get dead. There you go. There we go. There we go. Yep. Step in those traps, baby. Please and thank you. I'll eat that. That's fine. That hurts. Crag's gonna need some... Crag's gonna need some help here. I think we will do this. Heal him up a little bit, and then... See, what we're going to do is... That's actually going to make it harder for Crag to get over there, though. So hold on. Clear targets. This is all I really need, is there and there. And then what I'm going to do is move these here and here. Even though they're not going to do damage, you can't double this up. It only does the damage the one time. Meaning I can't throw 3 around those 2 guys in front of me and have it do 6. It's only ever going to do 2. Okay, and we're setting up round 8. I'll see you guys. Okay, round 8, here we go. Plague Herald. 2 of my lower initiative cards, but I felt like I wanted some options here. Either an attack 3 range 2 or attack 2 range 4, depending on who's moving where. And also how these other attacks work out that are ahead of me in the initiative order. I have Crag moving up and slamming somebody into this obstacle behind to destroy it and do 2 additional damage. And then I have Sigourney doing a bit of a heal turn. She's going to use this elemental aid and get Crag back up into fighting condition. So let's see what they select. Shaman's going to move up and attack. He's going to have nobody. The guard is the poison. Okay, so the guard is who we need to push. So that's the good news, is I have that option. And then the archers are going to have to start to be a pain for us. So, okay. Let's do our business here with Craig. Let's move up. We'll skip the movement, and then we're going to hit him. And I'm wondering if I should... I don't think I need to. Okay, let's do this. It's fine. Oh, baby, 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 a triple? Not really. It's a crit, but still. check this out. Have a rock. What a great play by Crag. I absolutely love it. We love to see it. And I'm not going to bother using that potion because we should be getting a big heal here from Sigourney after we move up just a little bit. We'll grab this money. Yoink. Skip the movement. We're going to use this, and we're going to give him a fat heal since Craig's pulling double duty. It's kind of tanky now as well. Okay, now what? Oh, he can hit that. I'm glad I got that heal off on him. Holy cow. All right. Okay, so now, again, we have some options. I'm glad that I gave those to me. I don't know if I have the movement for the 4, because I could... 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to have to use the move 4 and get as close. I think I can go here and get them both. No, I can't get either one of them. Oh, everyone moved so far away. My only option is going to be to use the range 4, and I'm only going to be able to hit one of them. So I guess that's all I can do. I mean, all the damage I can put out anyway, and I feel like that's the most important thing. I also have these doors behind me that I need to open, but I feel like we only have 3 guys on the board right now, and so we're going to have to open at least one of them. So I'm curious. I don't know this scenario well enough, nor would I know most of them well enough to know which rooms might have other goodies inside. So I think I'm going to then focus on, once I kill these guys, getting that treasure chest in the back and then opening one door and seeing what happens. So that being said, let's skip the movement. Let's do this. We can attack him at the very least. Good hit. Good hit. Okay. Okay. Round 9. I'll see you guys after card selection. Okay, round 9. Here we go. Sigourney, big attack, big move. Last 2 cards before we're going to need to rest again. For Edgar, we're going to... I took this as just a lowest initiative to get us moving. And then a big... or a range 3 attack 3. And then I went kind of late for our boy Craig, just because I wasn't sure what the outcome of the, where everyone's going to go. So I wanted to give him some options here. And maybe let Sigourney might be soaking a hit here, which is fine. She's got a potion. Move and another immobilize. This actually should be okay, because they both should focus on... Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but... Okay. That's not bad. But that does give me some options here. I'm sorry, what are you doing? Moving, healing, and blessing self. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do then is move Sigourney up here. As much as I'd like to go here, I think I have to go here. Or here, right? Here would work. So that way I can hit him. And I did, man, I did not use a ton of my... I haven't used a ton of my equipment yet. Okay. Huge. Great job, Sigourney. And then now, what can we do with you? Can we move up? And then, yeah, I think we can. I think we can move up using this. And then we'll use this, and hopefully we'll kill this guy. And curse his deck. Yeah. Okay. That was good. Now, I can't move, so that's the crappy part. But, I wonder if I can I do... Well, let me do this. Oh, skip attack. Oh. I really want to restart the round. I'm not going to, though. That's crappy. I wish I paid. I wanted to skip the attack, not the heal portion, but I understand how the card is written. Yeah, we're going to skip that because I can't move anyway. Okay, round 10. I'm trying to cook through this. Well, sorry, round 10 after this guy blesses himself. All right, see you at card selection. Well, card selection was pretty quick because we were down to the last few cards in everyone's deck that was available. So for Sigourney, a shield and a heal or a move and attack, we'll see what happens. We only have 2 cards, and for Edgar, we only have 2 cards for Craig. So a lowest initiative, and let's see what happens. Move and a big attack, that's terrible news. And move and a decent sized attack as well, so also terrible news. I might be able to. Sigourney might be tanking a hit here, but I'm hoping I can at least. I'm going to use my. I think I'm even going to use. I'll use this at the very least. I'm going to use advantage so that way I know I kill that archer. Okay. I'll take that. And then we'll park her there. Okay. I've already used my boots. That's the bad news. So I'm wondering, do I just get myself in a position where I can long rest, I think, is going to be the move. We'll skip, and we'll basic, and we'll skip, and we'll just hang out. And then for Edgar here, I think I probably have to do the same exact thing. Something very similar anyway. Yeah, because we're out of range. Okay. No big deal. No big deal. I really want a long rest with... I'll take that damage, that's fine. I really want to take the long rest with Edgar, but we have that perk that we're chasing of only short rests, so that's what we're going to do. And I guess that's what we're going to do. Although, yeah, I guess we have to. I can't afford to lose any more health on him. He's in trouble. All right, round 11. I'll see you in a sec. All right, round 11. Here we go. Sigourney has to recover all of her burned cards and then get out of dodge. I'm going to try to bring the Plague Herald up to give her a little bit of relief or a little bit of pain on this guy, on this shaman, so that way we can keep the train rolling on our strategy we have here. And then I have Craig long resting. So let's see what happens here. Moving and healing, I don't love it, but I don't hate it because he's not going to probably move. I can actually use my boots here, and we can get in. And then we can recover all of our burn cards. And I'm not even going to use that heal pot yet, because I don't need to. And then he kind of opened that up for us, which is good. The bad news is he ran so far away from Edgar. So now I'm torn because I want to see what's in here. But if you recall, once we open these doors, any enemies that are in here are going to get their own turn. So I'm hesitant to do that because that means that they're all going to go and they could come up here and mess up our boy. And I do have a decent range card, but 1, 2, 3, Edgar would be stuck in the door, which is terrible. 1, 2, 3, and then I could back out 1 and then just hope he lives. Why not? I guess not advisable normally, but I am curious what's going to happen. Okay. Range is 2. He's shielding, and he's moving and healing. So this has actually worked out really not too bad. I'm gonna move Edgar in here so I can make sure I get both of these guys. And yes, he's going to heal, but the poison is going to block the actual healing, so their actual HP is not going to go up. And I'm curious, does he heal himself? He does. Okay. I'm okay with that. And then Craig gets to do some things. All right, we long rested, so what don't I need? It might be this heal that we have. Or do I lose the rock slide because I probably don't need it right anymore? I think I'm gonna lose the sentient growth. Or am I gonna use that right away? I don't think I am. I think I'm gonna lose backup because I'm not gonna use that. I don't believe I'm gonna use that for the rest of this map. All right, round 12. All right, round 11. Plan is I'm going to use. I'm going to back out of here with Edgar, and then I'm going to try to throw a heavy attack back this direction. I'm going to use Craig then to run in and do his unstable upheaval, which we normally reserve to use with nature, but with leaf in the air. But because we don't have that many enemies left, this is fine. And use the bottomless sentient growth to do another attack on them as well. Oh, you know what? Edgar's going too late for that. That's why I had that the other way. You know what? I think we're okay. I'm going to leave it the way it is. We're going to play it out. We're going to play it out. Okay. Shaman's moving at range. Oh, they're disarming? Well, isn't that just the worst? I hate that. But at least I can get this treasure chest. Hopefully it's not a trap inside. Oh, so good. So good. And am I still not going to use that heal 5? I looted the horned H. We'll find out what that is. Probably a horned helm. I forget what it does. I don't recall. All right, yeah, that's rough. That's okay. Well, isn't this just dandy? Well, here's the bad. Well, here's one of the things, I guess. What's this guy doing? Moving and attacking. All right. So this is what I was going to do. Was this? I'm still gonna do that. We'll go ahead and heal Edgar up. Go ahead and attack all adjacent enemies. Yeah, I think we're okay. It's gonna get a little dicey in here, but we're gonna do it. Okay? Because then we're still gonna do this, and we're gonna pop this and this. And yes, Edgar is gonna take 2 damage, but they can't hurt you anymore, Edgar. I got you. You're down to 1 HP, but I got you. And then I don't even use my armor. Now it's just loot time. Loot 2 would be... Actually, I mean, I kind of feel like this might be the play. We can gain flying. Gain flying. We'll loot all of that stuff. We'll get a bunch of XP for... for him. I know we just double burned, but we can fly. And we're into the, I'm hoping to win the last 2 turns, but we'll find out after round 13. All right, so I think that that we should be good to go. This map's going to end on this turn. I could stick around for more gold and stuff like that, but I want to keep the party moving here. She cannot attack, so that's the bad news. But either way, he's going to die. I don't think I need to go into card selection here, but you'll hopefully see what's going to happen regardless. So she's going to have to get out. I was just going to see 3, 3, 3. Are these all 3s? Oh, see, there's 6 back there. Can I get back there? I can't. I can get 3, 3, 3. What is move to attack to range 3? He's not going to live through this anyway. So I guess it really doesn't make a difference if I burn the. Oh, you know what? It does make a difference. It does make a difference, Witty, because look, I can pick up 6 here by using this and then using the top action of the loot ability. Okay. And that's her. That's Sigourney. And then here comes the hero. If I can get in there. I don't have boots. Can I think it ends still. Can I get in? I can. Okay, so he's gonna die here. That's all I need. I guess I can. A little more XP and he's gonna die. There it is. And now the Plague Herald, who's already been XP farming, is I can't do that because there's no enemies left, but I can do this. And we'll skip the attack. And that should be the scenario. I'll take it.
Fleeing the smell of burning flesh, you now find more than enough opportunity to contemplate your act.
Craig is just nasty with it. And I think we picked up all of our perks. All right, let's get back to the map. And no connected scenario, so we're just heading back. Probably some more flavor here.
How your actions sit with you must be visible on your face.
As you meet once more with Jixera, this time in her manor. She hands you a sack of coins with a frown. The sack of coins with a frown on it? That's a little weird. They were thieves and murderers, she says blankly. They deserved what I don't think they did. That is all I will say of the matter. I don't think they did. I have one more task I would like you to perform. I require a diamond of considerable size for a customer. But I cannot find one anywhere. There is a diamond mine, however, in the southern mountains. Man, I feel like we do not want to be helping her, so I might be holding off on that in the future. No doubt with some other more intelligent force behind them. If you can fight your way in and grab the biggest diamond you can find, I will give you a considerable reward. Now, leave me in peace. And she's bowling me out of here? Contemplating your new task, you hear a small voice behind you. She's not looking for profit. You turn around to see a female Quattro step out of the alley beside Jexera's house. She's clad in dark leather armor and holds a conspicuous contraption full of whirring gears and topped with a conical metal piece connected to a tube. Ah, geez, city guard, she says, introducing herself. I know, I don't exactly look the part, but if anyone isn't what they appear to be, it's that Malrath you... I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Overthrow the military in Gloomhaven for as long as I've been here. And we're all very curious about what her current machinations are. Look, you can go do her bidding like a good little puppy if you want. But if you'd rather actually help this town keep the peace and not get overrun by the wilds, I have a different idea.
We'll get to the...
I agree. I think that's the way we should be going, especially with this playthrough the way that we've gone. Wealth 2! Look at all these items that we've unlocked. That's pretty cool. Diamond mine. We got a few more elites out of us. That's pretty cool. I have no idea, because of how I'm editing this now, how long this episode is at this point. So I think I'm going to stop right here and call this as episode 16 of our playthrough of Gloomhaven with Witty's gang. Edgar the Bug, Craig, and Sigourney will be back in episode 17. We'll see you then. Thanks for being here. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves.